Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital News YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Metro Court, Natalia joins Sunny, believing nothing should have to dine alone. She assumes someone had the audacity to stand him up. But he tells her that Ava was then and got altercated by Commodity, he said, and stormed off. Natalia hopes effects will calm down at home. Sunny explains why Ava and Avery moved by, but it's not working presently. Natalia knows how delicate connections can be when children are involved. She says she and Allison's father are separated, and she has a son from a former relationship. She hopes effects calm down for him. He says Ava could be packing as they speak, so perhaps if they take their time then, it'll give her time to be gone by the time he returns. She suggests he talk to Ava, but he says it was a stupid argument over a marriage. She wanted to attend with him, but he said she couldn't because of the bridegroom's family, and she stormed off. Natalia empathizes with her as it's a terrible feeling to be barred. He doubts anyone would count her. Natalia says Allison is going to Brooke Lynn's marriage with Christina, and she's missing out. Sunny says that was the marriage he spoke of that Ava wanted to attend. Sunny has an else one and offers to take her. Natalia asks if he's sure, and he is. Natalia accepts with pleasure. Natalia says she's got to get a dress, shoes, and make a hair appointment, so she needs to scoot. She thanks him for the mess and says she's looking forward to hereafter. Natalia heads out. Ava goes to the druggist in charge of allocating Sunny's capsules and has some questions about the drug. She claims she and her hubby are taking a long trip and thinks they need to pasture up. The druggist says he has 4 renewals left and asks if he can help her with anything differently. Ava says her hubby just lately started this new medicine and asks if it's safe. He explains that it was only lately approved but is effective and safe. Ava asks, hypothetically, what would be if a case took a lower lozenge? She asks if her hubby skips his meds occasionally. Could his jest change? Could he become aggressive and violent? He says it's possible, but he's just a druggist, not a croaker. All he can say is it's important to take the drug regularly, and people with bipolar complaint do not come dismissal manslayers overnight. He notes if she's noticed changes, and if so, she should speak to him and his croaker. Ava says it's not necessary. She just had questions about this new medicine. She thanks him and heads out. Sunny returns home and seems out of breath and agitated before going in. Ava is home, and he's surprised she's still then after she stormed off on him. Ava apologizes for making a big deal over a social event and understands why she wouldn't be wanted there. Ava says she appreciates how they have connected and come to trust one another, and she cares about this relationship. She says that's why, for Avery's sake, it's time for her to move out. He asks if this is about before. Ava says yes and no. She says she values this fellowship and doesn't want to put Avery in the position to ever see them fighting. She also feels she's overstayed her hello. Sunny says he's no way said that, and he likes having Avery then, she asks. What about me? Sunny says he likes her company, and he didn't ask her to leave. He says if she wants a place of her own, he'll help her get one, but he likes how effects are. She thanks him, and both she and Avery want to stay. She has realized she's been isolated recently. She doesn't date out except for the gallery, which is why she made an supposition about Brooke Lynn's marriage. He says she should get out further then. Ava asks if she can help him get ready for the marriage, perhaps get an oil for a gift. He says cash is king but thanks her. She offers to drive him, but he says he's good and he's taking Natalia. He says Blaze and Christina are going, so he allowed. It would be nice to include Blaze's mama. Ava says that's veritably generous. He walks down, and her smile fades, and she gnashes her teeth. In her office, Anna looks over her records on Jack. Dex shows up in his blues, and Anna just wanted to check in with him and how effects are going. He thanks her for this occasion, and he believes this is where he's supposed to be. He also notes Chase has gone out of his way to take him under his sect. and he smoothed effects over with the other officers. Dex says Chase indeed invited him to his marriage, and Anna says she'll see him there. Anna also asks if he's had any commerce with Dante. He says he and Dante do an immingle, and he's Sunny's son. So he doesn't want people to suppose that he and Dante are working together for Sunny. Anna asks if he feels Dante might work on his father's behalf. Dex doesn't believe Dante would cover Sunny, at least not purposely. Dex notes that he has seen Sunny and Dante interact, and they trust each other, but he doesn't suppose Dante would look the other way if Sunny committed a crime. Still, perhaps when Don looks at Sunny, he only sees what he wants to. Anna thanks him for his studies and dismisses him. Sam and Dante meet in the domain, and Sam explains she eventually got answers about Jason, who has been working as an undercover FBI snitch for the once 2 times. Dante wonders what he's doing now. Sam doesn't know exactly, but Jason is working with dainties. Dante is shocked, but also recalls Sunny telling him that Jason was an FBI snitch. He says it was right when he was waking up in the sanitarium. And not only did Sunny tell him, but Jason verified it. He forgot about it, probably because of all the meds he was on. Sam thinks this is why Sunny turned his reverse on Jason. Dante confirms Sunny would see working for the FBI as a betrayal. Dante says he and Kate's didn't get off to a good launch, with Dainty's criminating him of guarding his father. Still, this is bigger than his father. The crime heads that were taken out were big deals, and what he set up is they were in its mob hits. He says their associations didn't collapse, and the coming in line took over. So what were the prosecutions for if not to beget chaos? Sam believes Jason was honest, that he's been constrained to take this job and stay down. She wants them to help him to make sure Danny doesn't lose his father again. She hopes he understands. He does, and he's not hovered by any of this. Danny feels he owes Jason too. He just doesn't know how to help him. Sam says they'll figure it out, and they need to find out what the FBI has on Jason. Danny feels she should stay out of this, as there's nothing she can do. But she won't accept that. Dex heads to the domain to exercise and runs into Joss, who's also jogging. She challenges him to a race, takes off, and he follows. They finish, and Joss thanks him for esteeming her enough not to let her beat him. She asks him about the academe, and he says it's going well. He says it turns out that if you stick with effects and do not walk down, effects get better. Dex asks about academy, and she says she's wrapping effects up for the semester and has a lifeguarding job at the Metro Court this summer. She's also switching her major to environmental wisdom. He has no doubt she'll save the earth if she sets her mind to it. She thanks him and thinks she should get going. They both tell one another it was good to see the other. She jogs off, and Dex smells. At the storehouse, Kate confronts Jason about Carly visiting Brennan and Pentonville, and asks what did he tell her. Jason says this is the first time he's heard of this, and he doesn't know why she was there. Kate says if he told her anything that violates their agreement. Jason yells at him that he's doing this to cover Carly, so why would he give her information that puts her at threat? Dainties admits it doesn't make sense, and he knows Jack was arrested at Bobby's and Carly was there. He feels Jack came to Port Charles in part to cultivate Sunny's sex wives, so he has some use for her. Or, less likely, he says Jack may be of use to Carly. He orders Jason to figure it out and also leaves. Jason calls up Anna, and she soon arrives. Jason tells her Dainties informed him that Carly visited Brennan in Pentonville, which shocks Anna. She says this is concerning because when she and Dante arrested Brennan, it appeared as if he was going to abduct Carly. Anna wonders why she'd go see him now. Jason assumes Carly thinks she's helping him. He tells her about Kate's coming to see him while Carly was then, and he suppositions Carly over here and heard Kate's talking about Brennan being arrested with another pikeman Joe. She says that was Hume, and if Carly tells Brennan the FBI is probing him and pikeman, also she made their job that important harder. Anna says, in all probability, Brennan knows the FBI is on his trail, and that's a problem. Jason asks if she's hysterical of this Joe. Anna says he's a smooth conjurer, but he's also veritably smart and veritably shrewd. As trainees, they all learned that giving Brennan any information was the most dangerous armament you could hand him. Thanks for watching if you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.